I'm fucking.
It's cool to chill with.
I like chocolate. I just can't smoke.
Hey, if I wouldn't smoke, I was gonna bring tequila, but I was like, I was gonna wild out again.
But
I was
you
gonna
did.
talk a lot of shit. Like, I was just.
Yeah, hey, we gotta hear about the birthday weekend.
Hey, well, we're live already.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we live.
Oh, shit.
Welcome to another episode of Daniel's Best
Yep.
Podcast. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you guys don't already know, this is your first episode. We are talking about topics young people are going through in this era, in this new era, 2020. Because I wanted to make it for us, and we're literally in the new era. We're all in our 20s here. We're all dealing with different problems, different situations, unspoken topics, you know what I mean? Relationships, mental health, men and women, chemistry, everything. So just to get anybody up to speed who hasn't seen any of the other ones, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. I am your host, Rob Vega, aka Robberryy, aka Dad.
Yes, sir.
We got
Ivani over here, Sinister Ivani,
the co-host,
Mars
again.
Back with the Mars.
A little bit of an audience favorite over here.
Man eaters.
Hey,
here again.
relax.
Here we go.
This is about to be
Here we
crazy.
fucking go.
Just so y'all know, like, I've had a few drinks earlier. All right,
Yeah,
so
you did.
We ready to talk some shit.
Yeah, we are.
Be ready, Mars.
Oh yeah. I want.
I'm ready.
I'm coming at you.
I'm fucking ready. Let's go, bitch. Let's go.
I just want to warn everybody. Ivani came from a fucking family party, and he literally showed up drunk.
Nah, not drunk.
Ivani is a little bit.
This was drunk.
A little bit lit right now.
Yeah,
Nah, just a little lit.
He got mad at me. When he gets mad, he's drunk.
Fucking guy.
You're an idiot. It's fine. It's cool though.
It's all good.
Yeah, we're okay. So we had a guest who was supposed to show up, another woman. And she like straight up lagged it. I feel like she straight up is kind of lying. I don't know what the fuck going on. She said that it was about traffic, and then she said it was about her boss.
Doug.
So it's like, if you're already on the road, how
That's a
is
lie.
it about your boss? You know what I mean?
If you're not with the shits, you're not with the shits, girl. It's okay.
I guess
scared.
not. It's all good, you know.
Hey, dog, I came from fucking Elsinore, dog.
Yeah.
We went from Orange County to Elsinore and Elsinore out here, dog.
That sounds.
And we made it here in how long, Gio? How long did we make it out here, motherfucker? 30
Really?
fucking minutes.
Well, there's
dog.
no traffic right now, right?
No, we were flying.
Yeah, you were.
We were cracking VTEC all the way out here.
Yeah, I got the manual Honda chilling. Yeah,
All
but
day.
she says she'll be here in an hour, so that means we have enough time to shoot an episode with the OGs right here.
Yeah.
And then we can maybe shoot another one if she
No,
shows
hell
up.
no. We already got Mars as an OG.
If she shows up.
What?
Well, she's the first woman on the podcast.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Facts.
All
Come
right.
on, put some respect on my name.
Yeah,
Bonnie,
I'm
what
just
the
trying
fuck?
to talk some shit already.
Nah, don't start. Don't start. I'm gonna flame you again. Don't start.
You know? Hey, dude, I'm not going to lie. She was pretty honest about some things that women would have not been honest.
Yeah,
about.
you're
You know what
right.
I
You're
mean?
right.
I ain't
A
sugarcoating
little-
shit.
That's
Yeah.
what
Fuck
that's
that.
that's
I was
what we
about to
want.
say that was
here.
gonna be a little cringy, but you know what? Fuck it. That's what we need to hear.
Hey, that's the real shit.
That's
you
what
know?
the people want.
People.
Dog.
That's how you get the trust. You know what I mean?
God damn.
Me and Ivani, we shot a podcast last night. We kind of already talked about our week, so we'll start with you. How was your week?
My week's cool. We were talking a little bit about this.
Yeah,
when I
you
showed
can get
up,
into
but
it.
It's been a rough week, but like kind of a good ending to a week. I feel good
Yeah.
right now. Like I had a good night last night. Was able to like kick it with a friend that was like it was a good time.
Yeah.
We had some good conversations that like I needed to have, and I feel good. Right
That's
now,
good.
You know?
That-
Can't complain.
shoot, I was raising mine
Glad to
up.
be here.
That's good. Yeah, that's really good. Did you want to get into detail? Do you want?
We can. I feel like that's a whole episode in itself.
Well, I'm down because
Fuck it.
well, see, he showed up. So Ivani showed up like when me and Mars were in the middle of a conversation, and basically it was about triggers and like how we were dealing with them, and how we almost caved. You know what I'm saying? So she was going through the same shit,
Oh,
you know?
for real?
Yeah, and we were just going through this last
That was the weird
week,
shit. Yeah.
right? And she
Yeah.
was going through the same thing this week too.
That was like this week.
Yeah,
We were about to fold this week, dog.
Yeah, that's when
Yeah.
and she's saying that she was kind of going through something
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
And so,
Whoa.
I mean,
All right, let's hear it.
yeah, I mean, because like,
I thought she had no feelings.
I have feelings about certain things, okay?
You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, listen. You start to soften up when you start to get woke. You know what I mean? You start to wake up a little bit.
Facts.
That is facts. You know what I mean?
All right. I see who's gonna cry today.
Hey, everybody on Ivani's live was warning him not to cry because he's drunk.
They said he needs a tampon and some tissues.
Oh shit!
I don't give a fuck. Hey, Team Ivani over here. All right, where's all my Team Ivani at?
For Simp Nation.
All day, dude.
That's hilarious.
That gives a damn.
All right, let's.
We need people like you.
Yeah, we do.
Kind-hearted people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what? I've been called a rare breed, so like I kind of like hearing that shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And see,
You know?
and honestly, too, dude, like, I think there's probably people that feel that or that think that about you, right? But I just think there's a lot of guys that are fronting, but they're like you. You know what I mean? They think they need to be like a fucking man-eater. They need to be like me and shit like
I
that.
kinda
You know
feel
what I'm
that.
saying?
I do feel that.
See, I was only like that because I was I don't know. Like, I mean, you were able to navigate. See, like, the type of person that I am when it comes to women, like, you know how you are patient? I can't be the person that I am and be patient. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be how you are if I'm not patient. You get what I mean? I gotta be like on some savage shit if I want to go out and get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is like, because I was so impatient and I felt like at a young age I was kind of like you. Like, it wasn't working out for me. Like it wasn't working in my favor. So I had to kind of transform into this fucking, you know, savage shit. Cause
I just feel like this is just the long relationship shit. Just kind of makes you that way.
You think so?
You gotta just be a good guy.
Well, see, at the same time, you did say that you were in a relationship, like, and then got out of another one just to get into another one. So, like, you never been able to just like chase chicks. You were only just in a relationship.
Just
damn, dog. I never thought of it like
I
that,
haven't
dude.
either, actually. I haven't either. That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
crazy
it's
as
just,
fuck,
it's a trip
bro.
to be like, this is the longest I've had for myself.
Holy shit!
Since
I'm literally
goddamn
like
high
your dad
school,
right
dog.
now.
Dad knows best,
I'm
baby.
literally raising my son right now. That's
Goddamn.
crazy, bro.
You know, hey, but we're picking up quick. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's cool. It's
Yeah,
all
bro.
right.
And I mean, we were even touching on stuff like yesterday that I felt like we were able to like verbalize and then kind of use as better coping ways for the fucking triggers. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like, it's cool. Like, cause I mean, just like you, I'm kind of learning a lot of this new shit too, you know, as far as like, you know, like coping in a more healthier way and shit. You know what I mean? And so, you know, it's like we in it together. You know, we out here. You know, and everybody watching, we in it together. So
yeah.
keep watching and ask questions. You know what I mean? Keep listening.
Yep.
But
Mars like, y'all are bitches.
No.
I mean,
You want to say that shit?
no, well, because like I mean, I'll probably give you a little rundown. So like, you know, there's a few things. Like, I'll give you a small example. So I was supposed to. So Monday, I was at work. I had to pick something up at work in Anaheim, and then I told this fool we should work out, and I was just gonna go to him. Excuse me, because I was already in Anaheim. And then I was like, all right, well, now I'll just like work and edit there at his house. And I actually did get some shit done there. We worked out, blasted legs out.
God damn.
We just kicked it, and then I just
Don't remind me about that.
I know, dude. We were sore for like 5 days.
I'm still sore.
Yeah, and so then after that we so then the next day he hit me up and he's like, oh, what are you up to? And I was telling him, I was like running down my day or whatever. He's like, all right, come through after. And then I was like, well, because when I was over there because of work. And then I was already over there, like, all right, let's hit the gym and shit, because I was already over there. Yeah. But then he's like, come through, so, like, just to kick it. And I was like, I don't want to drive all the way over there just to edit, you know? And then I got home, and then instantly, like, got a trigger, you know? And I was like, fuck, like...
Okay, but your trigger is loneliness, so clarify that.
Yeah, exactly. So, that's one of my triggers, and that's, like, my main one. And so
I think that's everybody's though. I have that shit too.
No, yeah, for sure.
Even though I have these motherfuckers there, dude, like I don't even leave my room.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. But see, at the same time too, because I don't look at yours as like loneliness. I mean, it could be kind of like that, but like you know how we're verbalizing yesterday, how we both feel. We're going through the same shit, and I think when we talk about it, I was even telling you like last night a chick was even hitting me up to hang out. and I haven't kicked it with a woman in a while, and it was weird because I wanted to do it because this whole week was a struggle with my trigger, and then she was hitting me up last night. Gio and Ivani left at like 12 o'clock or something, and then or 1, I think it was like 1 o'clock.
It was 1 o'clock.
Yeah, and she was like kind of still down, and I was like, nah, like I'm gonna go to sleep. Like I just like we'll kick it another time. I just went to sleep, got some bomb ass rest that I've been needing.
Yeah.
Hit the gym today, cleaned the place up, got the podcast ready for today and shit.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, right. And I'm just saying like that shit empowers you because like when we talked about it, I actually made the better choice. Like I understand that like these choices are making you better, even though it doesn't necessarily like have this celebration. You know what I mean?
And
like
it doesn't really like necessarily feel good all the time too.
Yeah.
But it's like not. It's not about feeling good. Like you don't have to feel good all the time.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah. No. Yeah.
If you're doing what you have to do to take care of yourself, then.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Facts. Exactly. And I mean, and I think that comes with experience. Like the more you make better choices for yourself, you know, it becomes that habit, or you know, you hope to make it a better habit.
Because it's like all these like little temporary, like all these decisions like that are just temporary satisfaction. Like, don't really do anything for you in the long run, right? Because at the end of the day, like you still have. You come home and like you still have all this shit. Yeah. Right? Like it doesn't go away.
Yeah.
So if like you're doing like little things and making little decisions that you know are going to make you feel maybe not better, but it might, you know, it's baby steps. Like baby steps into like a healthier lifestyle, into healthier coping mechanisms, like you were saying.
It's
you
like
know?
practice.
Like, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. And like so, and it was weird, and like. And then, so that next day when I didn't go to his pad, I stayed home and I didn't even get anything done. I didn't do any editing. I didn't do anything. All I did was like, okay, what can I do right now that would keep me from making a bad choice? Like what feels okay to do that's not like completely destructive. I was like, let's just play some video games and shit, you know? So I started playing video games, and then like I think you FaceTime me that day too. And like I was like, because normally I play video games and like, I'll play for like, I don't know, like an hour and get over it. And I literally play for like 3 hours. I'm like, hey, fuck, it's better than getting fucked up or having some random chick over here. Just random, you know, just shit that just drains you, you know? And I was like, I'd rather just be cool in the AC, kicking it, get some good sleep, get ready for work tomorrow, and that's it. And then it was funny because I was telling him, like, a homegirl of mine called me. And it was a girl that I hadn't talked to for in a while because we got in a fight. And, like, she hit me up and we're just kind of squashing it out. And she's like, damn, I don't even know you play video games. I was like, nah, I don't. I'm just trying to cope right now and shit. You know what I mean? So it was funny, but,
that's real.
You know, so that's kind of like a little bit of what we talked about yesterday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I don't know if it's something you wanted to get into or talk about.
I want to know what she did for her birthday weekend.
Oh, she's wilding. I mean, it's her birthday, right?
She said she was drinking for like 2 weeks straight, dog.
I was just having fun. You feel me?
23, right?
Yeah, 23.
Hell yeah. What were you doing at 23, dog?
I don't even want to go down memory lane right now.
You were wilding at 23.
Probably.
You were wilding.
Honestly, I don't even remember.
I was still hugged up.
You were doing nothing.
23.
You were sucking
20,
on some corns.
Maybe.
For your birthday.
Probably. Hey, you know what's funny, though? I didn't really get a lot of birthday sex, though. On my birthday.
That sounds stupid.
It's just like, yo, like, it's just another fucking day or what, you know? It's just like one of those.
Yeah, that sounds like you're with the wrong person.
Yeah, damn. No,
like
my birthday was good. My birthday was good.
Yeah, it was. You were there. So was I.
Okay. Hey, let me get that. There you go.
Yes, sir. But
I was like, what are you doing?
What's going on?
Hey, what was funny about Mars was like me and Hollywood were outside talking. We were smoking, right? We were just smoking that blunt and shit. She comes like, hey, you guys are like the coolest dudes. Hey, you fools. You guys never change and this and that.
I was lit.
Hold up, though. Hold the fuck up.
I don't know if you should say this on air.
I'm calling you out right now.
Is it getting bad? I mean, I don't know, Doug.
So we were out there just smoking, me and Hollywood, you know, and then she comes out there like, yeah, you guys are good guys, this and that, you know, never fucking change, this and that.
Yeah.
So we get a group hug in there. I'm like, all right.
Oh, yeah, that was a good group hug.
All right. Hold on, though.
There's more?
Hold the fuck up, dog.
There's more?
I'm scared. I don't
remember. And I was like, me and Hollywood was like, yeah, she's cool, dude. Fuck it. You know, she was outside for a little bit. And then she walks in, and I was like, all right, Hollywood, let's go inside. We're done with the blunt. She goes in and she's like, hey, these guys are the fucking simpiest fucking
wow.
Hey, but it's true. true. You are cool. You know what I mean? But you are a simp. So they can both.
She's like, these guys are just too fucking nice. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, you just said all that mad shit out there, like all this good shit about him. And behind the curtain door, because you and Ham were in here and shit. The two fucking meatheads with nice kneecaps. She's all like, hey, these guys are too fucking nice. And blah, blah. Me and Hollywood were like, what the fuck?
But what's funny is, didn't you guys walk in on me, like, saying that shit? Because I didn't know you were following me.
Oh. Goddamn window open and she got the door was open.
She got busted. It's all good. She'll probably hang around long enough so we could. Yeah. Dog. So we can. I was like, talk some shit.
I was like, women are a trip. Dog.
That's funny.
She's all out there hugging us, group hug and shit. And then she walks into the door. Hey, those fools are too soft, dog.
Fucking Mars.
How are you homies with these motherfuckers?
That's hilarious.
I did not say that.
That's hilarious.
But you did say some shit. I was like,
I did. I do low key remember being like, they're fucking simps. Like,
that's hilarious.
You guys are, but it's cool. You know, I told you I appreciate that. You know, we need to have people like you guys, so it's cool.
Don't ruin that then. All you fucking women out there, don't fucking ruin it.
Jesus. It's crazy because I had some topics that I want to talk about because there's going to be two women on here.
We'll save it for the next one, Doug.
I mean, but what the fuck? I mean, what do you guys want to talk about now?
I didn't even hear about her fucking.
I know. Like, do you want to talk about it though?
About my week?
Yeah. What happened or what's up? What's Gucci?
Okay, so
yeah. How's the 23rd birthday? Hello.
Oh, you want to hear about my birthday?
Oh, yeah, that's what you want to hear about.
I don't really remember too much.
I know your birthday
I was
night,
like,
yeah, but let's go.
I was just, I don't know. I had a good few weeks. I was just lit, you know, having a good time.
Hell yeah.
I got spoiled. I got, you know what I mean?
Wine and dine in 69 or what?
Didn't we talk about that on the podcast that night too?
I don't know.
Maybe it was on the second episode.
Maybe it was the second episode.
Yeah.
I think you did ask me what I did for my birthday. I don't know if we were recording at that point.
I don't know. I heard somebody. No, I was just saying the wine and dine 69 thing. That's what I was talking about. But yeah.
But no, good. I had a good birthday.
Where did they take you?
Let's.
Damn. All right.
She's like Buffalo Wild Wings.
I don't know who's watching this.
An orgy.
You feel me?
Oh.
We both laughed except you. You're like, oh shit.
I was out. I'm going to bed, Doug. Later. Do y'all need some water or something?
You guys see any condoms?
Putting her on blast now.
Y'all better edit that shit out.
Nah, I'm just joking.
So about my week, basically, I don't know. I've been going through it for like a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I've been going through some tough shit.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking coronavirus, like everyone is.
Oh
right?
Yeah, hella.
I think like mine's just like a little bit different than anyone else. Like I still have a job. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm still cool, but it's just like mental health wise, like I've been fucking going through it, and like it was even like pre-coronavirus, so it wasn't like, you know what I mean?
It like led into it. That was me too. Yeah.
So I think it was like maybe like December around there. I started being like, damn, like I'm kind of like just don't really feel good, you know. And kind of, I mean, you know, like I was sober for a while. I was sober for like almost a year and a half.
Whoa.
Yeah,
dude.
And I was
what? Just alcohol,
smoking, everything, literally everything. Like I wasn't doing shit. I was kind of just like taking care of myself.
It out.
Well, what made you do that?
I mean, basically the same thing. I was like in a place where I was like not feeling good, and I kind of just got to the point where I was like, this isn't good. Like everything I do is like to escape. You know what I mean? And like I was saying earlier, at the end of the day, that shit's still there. It's not going anywhere. And I kind of realized, like, I really need to stop partying. I need to stop, like, being around people that, like, I can't have these types of, like, conversations with. You know? Like, I was just around people that I was partying with. Like, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, let's have a good time. Like, whatever, you know? So I got sober for a while, and that was cool. Like, we were, I think, a lot closer, like, when I was sober.
Yeah,
like,
when we were talking about it. Yeah. I remember that.
Like, every day, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, kind of, like, December came, and I was just like, I'm fucking over this. Like, I kind of feel shitty either way, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense, too, though.
Right?
Like, I understand that shit. What you just said, like, I feel that. I felt that. I feel shitty if I'm sober. I feel shitty if I'm fucked up. Fuck it.
So what does it fucking matter?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I feel that.
So in December, I was like, I'm gonna start drinking again. I don't really care.
Yeah,
and, I did, and then like since then, it's gradually became like a habit, and I'm like, fuck, like this isn't good because I'm just like running from all this shit that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah,
and I don't want it to be like that.
Yeah.
Like I know I can face it and can, you know what I mean? Like I know I can overcome it, but it's just like I have to take all those steps to do that. Like I have to go to therapy. I have to be like reading and journaling and doing things that like gives me life instead of draining the life out of me. And like
it kind of also like all those things you mentioned like helps you check in a lot, like check in where you're at mentally, like, and like pay attention to why you feel a certain way and like kind of guide you. I get that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So the last week, backtrack a little bit. I've been going to therapy consistently again, and just like really diving into like shit that I didn't want to deal with, like shit that I don't talk about, that a lot of shit I've never talked about to anyone, and it's fucking painful, dude. Like I'll sit there and just cry, like I don't even want to cry, but like I can't talk about it without being like, holy shit, this is like some really horrible stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been going consistently, and just Thursday I had talked to my therapist and kind of like got into some really heavy shit, like what I was telling you earlier. And realized like just a lot, like things that I didn't even want to realize. I was like, holy shit, like literally. I mean, I know everything comes full circle and like everything, but
everything's connected.
Everything is connected, and like I was just like, God damn, like I never really thought about it. Like I mean, I was telling Robert earlier, like, this period in my life was just like a period in my life. It was just that. Like I never gave it thought, like, hey, this is like really heavy, and this is something like you're gonna have to process one day.
Right.
And the ways that like it affects me and like subconsciously, like it's not even like I don't think about that, I don't like to think about that time in my life, and but like in little ways, I'm like, it affects all these things that I go through on a daily basis and that I have to deal with on a daily basis. And like if I don't address that issue, I'm just gonna keep feeling like shit. So when I was like talking to my therapist about it, I was just like, God damn. Like,
and like like a small example that you were mentioning, like, do you mind if I could talk about like your school thing? Because you said you wanted to start. Because you said you wanted to start school, and but you don't even have the mental capacity to like even do it. But like, there's something that's draining that energy, and like it's like you're trying to figure it out before you start school, because like if you start school, you're just gonna drop out or just not finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
and I felt that. Yeah, because like that's. I mean, we were going through the exact same shit. And but like it's crazy because I feel like I kind of have a better understanding of what was going on with me since I started going to therapy, and I understood that something was draining it. I didn't know what it was. You know what I mean? I didn't understand how that's even possible when I'm alone all the fucking time. When I was like secluding myself on purpose so that I don't waste energy in other places, and I still couldn't even get out of bed sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just like made no sense. You know what I mean? So. It's crazy when you said it, like, what happened?
Nothing.
Oh, didn't you say something?
No.
Keep it going, dog.
Oh, I'm tripping.
I'm listening right here.
No, and so...
we awake.
And so, like, so I was just saying, like, when you said that, like, I understood exactly what you're kind of somewhat going through, and, like, it's weird, like, I tried to figure it out on my own, and I just couldn't, and there's nothing
wrong with that. That's something that, like, I have to... tell myself every day is like, there's nothing wrong with needing help, right? And I tell people that all the fucking time. Like when my friends talk to me about their mental health, and I'm just like, yo, go get help, like go see a therapist, go talk to someone. Like there's no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with that. But like for myself, it's hard to like give myself that type of grace and like accept that truth for me, because I'm just like, damn, like why can't I figure it out? Like why do I keep having these issues? But it's like, I need to like give myself the kindness that I give others.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure. Facts. So, no, yeah, and I felt that, and like it's crazy, like I understood that like 100%, and it was crazy because things, it's like it was. I feel like I was trying so hard to figure it out on my own that like I knew almost everything that he was talking about. I just didn't understand it. Like he like literally just helped me understand the things that I already knew. Like little practices that he was kind of telling me to do, but like the way he was telling me in a more professional way, because he's a fucking professional and that's why he's there. He like helped me understand things like in a more clear way of shit that I already knew, you know what I mean? And it was weird because it was just like a little tweak, and it's like that made all the difference, and it made me just, and even verbalizing things when I tell him, like, because he asked me like, how do you feel this week, how do you feel today, and I'm just like, I feel fucking good, I feel fucking great, I feel fucking happy. I don't know why I just cussed after every single one of those, but I was just passionate about it, you know what I mean? And like I was like,
because shit's been good,
yeah,
dog.
man,
so fuck it.
Yeah, you know, and
you
like
know?
And it was crazy, and he's like why, and I literally explained why, but it seems so simple of why I was so happy, but the thing is like in those little like areas in my life, which is whatever it is, family, friends, work, fucking life, or whatever the fuck else you're dealing with, it's like, you know, your triggers, everything. It's like now you know how to cope with all these things in a more healthier way. Now you're not wasting your energy and shit. Like, dude, fucking years of that and having like relief from those things is just like,
hell yeah,
fucking like worth everything. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Like I just felt like it was just different. I felt different, and like I was happy that I went, and like I feel like that's why I'm not. You know, I want to tell people that, like, yeah, you know, I am seeing a therapist and I am trying to get better. And it's like, I had a guy on here, he was telling me, you know, a friend that I met in the construction world, and it's like, we can't be cool in the construction world because it's like a machisto thing, and it's like guys don't get fucking therapists, you know what I mean? Because like we're too tough and shit like that. And, you know, and like we kind of chopped it up like that and talked about that too. And it was just something that like I wanted to bring up and eventually talk about, you know, so. It's cool, you know what I mean? I'm glad you shared your side of it, because I think we're all going through shit, you know what I mean? And it's something that it's crazy because we were going through it this week, you were going through it this week, you know what I mean? And probably a lot of people were probably going through it this week for whatever reason, you know? And like the coronavirus is like coming back, so they're putting rules back on everyone, so everyone's probably tripping again. Yeah, you know?
Dog.
And like and here's the thing that I was also I wanted to talk about too, was that like, it's crazy how, like, I got to a point where I didn't even believe the fucking coronavirus was real. Mm-hmm. And literally, like, people I knew got the fucking coronavirus.
Oh, shit.
Like, 5 people I knew got it. And, like, some, like, it's just crazy to me. Like, they're going to the hospital and shit and asking me, like, if I'm good, because, like, dude, I was in the hospital. Like, are you good, though? Because, like, I had hung out with them, like, 2 weeks before. Or, like, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm chilling. Yeah. Or like, fuck, you know, and it's just crazy. Like, I mean, and it was weird because I was fucking complaining earlier on my vlog about the gym, how like I have my mask on and like I gotta drink. So when I drink my water, I move my mask after touching all the machines and all the fucking weights. And so I'm grabbing my shit, drinking it, fixing it, grabbing my face, touching my face with my dirty ass hands, and I'm like, it defeats the purpose. But like, at least the gyms are open, motherfucker. Stop crying. You know what I mean? Like, because when the gyms weren't open, I was like, gonna kill myself and shit. Not really, but it was just, you know, I was just on some crazy shit. And like, I don't know, I just think like, I think if I
find like the little things to be grateful
right
about.
And it's crazy because gratitude has kind of helped me a lot through a lot of the shit that I've been going through, you know what I mean? That's like been like the fucking North Star for me, you know what I mean?
I've been doing like every morning I wake up and I think of at least 4 things that I'm grateful for, because like obviously every day you wake up, you're not in a good mood sometimes, right? So sometimes you can only think of 4 things, and that's fine. But every morning I make it a point to be like, I'm grateful for this, this, and this, and like the more things that I list, like it's just never ending, right? And then it kind of just like sets the mood for the day. Like, I don't have a reason to like, I mean, you know, we all have reasons to like think negatively or be like in a bad mood, but like look at how much I have to be grateful for.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, that's facts.
And it's everything's about mindset.
Yeah, yeah. No, and it's crazy that you mentioned that because I remember there's one time, like, I was trying to pay more attention to, like, mindfulness and, like pay attention to the things that make me, like, when I feel bad, think about what's making me feel bad, you know? And then when I feel good, pay attention to what's making me feel good, and then pay attention to those thoughts and, like, those things that take and give you energy, right? It was weird. Like, I woke up one morning and I felt already, like you said, like, not in the mood. And it was weird. And I'm just like, damn, like, I'm going to start my day like this. It's like Saturday. Like, why the fuck I feel like this? And I was like, all right, like, what can I do right now to just make things better? Like, what can I do? You know, and I was like desperately trying to get in a better headspace. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to just, like, say some prayers right now, and then, like, work on some editing, get some coffee, get some breakfast. That sounds cool. Like, all right, we'll start there. And then I did the prayers thing, and then right after that, I got a phone call from a family member complaining about more family members, like that, like, you know, toxic family members and shit. And I'm not trying to throw shade, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sitting there. I literally had to fucking, like, put an effort to get myself in a better headspace. And when I was sitting there on the phone, it was slowly draining my shit. And I'm like, dude, I cannot fucking do this right. Like, look, I cannot fucking talk to you right now. And it literally made me realize, like, right there, it's like like I could have just stayed on the phone with them, you know what I mean, and chop it up with them like we always do about some shit that people just don't want to change about themselves. And like, I realized, like, that's part of what the fuck is fucking you up. And you got to protect yourself from that.
You have to protect your energy.
Yeah, facts. And, you know, and it's crazy because, like, the smallest things that you would not think that are just habitual are the things that do that drain you. And it's like the small things, you know what I mean? And, like, that's where I started understanding, like, even the smallest things do that. And, like, you know, it was a trip. Like, I just couldn't, you know, and it was a somewhat of, like, something that my therapist kind of was showing me of, like, the mindfulness. It's like a teaching that's been around forever, but yeah, so that was a trip.
Ivani, I would like you to say something. You've been quiet.
I'm
share
listening.
With us.
I'm hearing your guys' shit right now.
Share with us.
I don't have a therapist, so, like, I'm just going off on my bullshit, dude.
I told it was funny. It was funny before my first session. I was like, hey, dog, I'm going to just go, dog. I'm going to just go. Like, look, dog, I already exhausted all my resources. I'm going to just go.
Yeah.
And then I was like, look, after I go, I'll go to the house and I'll show everybody everything I learned from the therapist. So you guys have to pay.
Because I don't know what they talk to you about. Like, what is it that they talk to you that you don't hear from the homies?
I mean, we can get into it.
Well, I don't. Like I said, I don't got the fucking therapist, dog. So,
no,
like, I don't know how that shit is.
I mean, it's just different.
You know, like, what's the difference between the therapist and the homies?
Well, because
what?
Dog, listen. They don't make
they're licensed professionals, right? For a reason.
They don't make $150 an hour for no reason.
Like, I get that. I fucking get it, but, like, I'm sure,
bitch, if I'm paying you that much, you better be better than talking to the homies.
I just feel like through our experience, like, we get more connected that way than a therapist. You know what I'm saying? Because these fools don't really, like, know what the fuck we, like, feel. They just know because of a book.
No. Well, listen, look. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you go for it. Keep going. Because a lot of people think exactly what you're saying.
Like, experience is different than, like, through a book, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I feel is more genuine from the experience than the fucking book, dude. Like, you could just read it and be like, oh, this is what he means. He's talking about this. Okay, I've read about this in the book.
Okay.
You know, it's not really, like, that way. I feel like when you talk to me and shit, like, that's fucking, like,
we know what we're going through.
Perfect, dog. Right. Like, it's good that way. Like, I don't need a therapist. Like, just me with the homies is cool enough.
Yeah.
You know, if they're right or wrong, whatever, but, like, I'm going to take your shit in consideration. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna change it up a little bit, maybe.
Right.
But
I get what you're saying. And see, and here's the thing, like, so when it comes to choosing a therapist, I feel like you have to choose someone that is that you can vibe with, like a homie. Right. You know, like you know, you might have to go through a few to be like, all right, I fuck with this dude.
That's real.
Like,
I went through like 6 before I found someone that I was like, damn, you know what? This is what I need.
Yeah. And the thing is like, I mean, depending on like how much help you need and all that, it just depends on what you know, what therapist you get. I mean, I don't know, but this guy, I know he you know, the dude that I'm with, he's like he's sober. He was an alcoholic before,
right?
So he has some addiction problems in there. He went back to get like his master, like he went back to school. You know what I mean? Like it was weird. Like he kind of they give you the rundown of their story, and like all these dudes are like us. They just got degrees now. You know what I'm saying? So that's where.
Yeah, I see why they got to do that. You know, so you can warm up. You know.
Yeah.
Because you're not the only one that's fucked up. They're probably fucked up too.
No, they exactly, bro.
Who knows? Maybe it's a lie. They're a therapist. I don't know. Maybe they're just saying that shit, you know?
I mean, I don't think so, bro. I mean, because that's kind of like, dude, you got to understand, like, something has to drive you to become that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, you know how long it takes to become that? Like, I'm going to just do that just to, like, and think about it. Look, like, you got to understand the type of, like, weight that they're carrying from all these people that they have to try to help. Like, you have to have a certain mindset of, like, I want to help people. I'm not gonna just collect a check. Like they're literally sacrificing a piece of them to help their clients. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, if you don't feel that, then just go to the next one. But you know, you just gotta keep trying and like, because the thing about it is like, you just want to. The reason why you keep trying is because you want to have to change. You know what I mean? You want to have to help yourself. Right. And the thing is like, I never push people who don't feel like they need to go, because it's like, if they think they're fine, they're fine. You know what I mean? And like,
they have to get to that point themselves.
Right.
You have to want it. Like everyone else around you can tell you, like, hey, you should do this. You should go to therapy. You should do this.
Right.
But unless you want it for yourself, like, you're not going to make any changes. And you could go to therapy and not experience shit. Right.
Right.
I went to therapy for fucking years, and I was like, it doesn't make a fucking difference. Yeah. But that was because I didn't really want it to make a difference. Right. I was like, I want to be comfortable. I want to do what I'm doing. And, you know, but I was kind of going, like, just to satisfy people for a while. But now I'm like, this is what I need. This is what helps me feel good, what pushes me to be better. You know what I mean?
I'm glad you said that, yeah. And that's facts. I mean, that's a lot of things. That's like the epitome of a lot of shit, because of like why people do anything. It's like they're not really doing it for themselves, or they don't really want to change. You know what I mean? And a lot of people be like, oh, I didn't really get shit from it, or they're lying to their therapist and shit. And like, you're like, motherfucker, why are you there then? You know what I mean? Like, they think that there's some magic shit or something. You know what I mean? It's like, but and that's just you know, that's like, you don't really want to change. You know what I mean? And so it's different. And like, I mean, I don't even blame you, but I think, you know, on your end, it's like, because when you're younger, it's like, you haven't experienced the harshest shit to be like, okay, this shit doesn't serve me anything. Like, everything I'm doing to just get around the shit I'm doing, like everything I'm doing to run away from the things that I should be trying to solve, like, it's not helping me, like you said earlier. You know what I mean? And it's like, when you get to that breaking point, some people just don't, though. Some people just like are content, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? If you could just live through life without fucking having breakdowns every fucking week, not you laugh because you feel me.
I fucking feel that,
you
dude.
Feel me on that
I'm
shit,
like,
dog.
God damn, why am I here again? Why the fuck am I in the same spot?
Listen,
dude, okay, that post that I made on Instagram, it was someone tweeted. Let me go see.
You ain't even following me, by the way.
You don't follow me.
Oh,
okay. Can you guys just make out already?
Don't try to call me out.
All right, let's hear it.
So, someone tweeted, the fall backup tweeted, sometimes healing hurts, but not as much as the pain inevitably caused by persistent pleasure. And I was like, oh.
Wait, read that again? Shit, I fucked up.
Sometimes healing hurts, but not as much as the pain inevitably caused by persistent pleasure.
Right, facts.
Persistent.
And
Jesus
that's
Christ.
something that like I had like thought about, but I couldn't like put it into words.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yep.
So when I read that, and you know what's funny, I seen like a post right before that was very similar, and I was like, ooh, I kind of needed that. It was right after my birthday, like probably a week after my birthday, and like I had been knowing like, damn, I kind of like need to get on my shit and
Right.
like, take care of what needs to be taken care of.
Yeah.
And then
Here
I
we
saw
go.
that.
I'm seeing a different Mars from the last one.
Yeah, man. Maybe the podcast, rubbed off
That's
on her.
what it
Yeah.
is.
So I saw that post and I was like, damn, like it's just stuck with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because right, like we were saying, like you're gonna be in pain either way.
Yo,
if you're like
anyway.
escaping, trying to escape, you're not really escaping at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Right. You're gonna end up in this, like you say, same place every week. You're gonna be like, what the fuck, or every day, or every fucking night, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, like there's some things that I really need to process and like work through to be in the place I want to be in.
Yeah.
And like you said, like I want to go back to school. I need to be in the place where I can mentally handle working, my kid, school, like keeping a social life as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like there's so
Right.
much that I have going on. Everyone has a lot going on, but it's like there's so much that I have going on that I'm like, I need to take care of my mental health first before I try to add another thing on. Because if I'm drained with just what I'm doing right now, I'm not going to be able to, right? And like, I want to go back to school for social work. And so how am I going to help anyone else if I can't even help myself?
Facts, yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it's crazy, like that, the journey that you're on right now before you become that, it's like by the time you're in the position to be that, you're literally going to be able to fucking actually help people. You know what I mean? And it's like that journey for you is like you're right in the middle of it. And it's like as soon as you get the answers or you find out everything that you need to find out, it's like it's only going to make that position better for you and like other people and benefit other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel you on that. That's crazy.
It'll get easier.
And you know what's crazy, dude?
It'll get easier.
You know what's even crazier is like, dude, you even told me that someone you knew was like, oh, I'm trying to like do better in gym, and you know what I mean? You remember I was telling you, right? That I'm trying to get better in my fucking job and shit. And like even my homegirl, the one that called me, the one that I was fighting with, and like we were kind of like squashing it out when she called me. It's funny. I was all like, because the last time I talked to her, she was wilding out. She got introduced to some stuff, some party stuff, and she was just wilding out. Yeah, and like and it was crazy because we were talking and she's like, nah, like I don't do that, like I haven't done that in like 3 months or something like that, and like I'm not even on that shit no more, I'm not even doing this, and it's like that shit's just draining, this and that. But it's just funny, bro, because like she was telling me she's seen the podcast too, and like it's a trip. I think people really like, they feel something when we talking about it, and we're like this age talking about it, you know what I mean? And like we don't have to have kids to get our shit together, you know what I mean? Not to say there's anything wrong with having kids, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to fucking get my life together for my kids, you know what I mean? I'm trying to break generation. I'm trying to break generational curses. You know what I mean?
That's right.
For real, you know what I mean?
All right. I feel it.
What were you gonna say?
Sure. No, I'm just saying, like, even if you do have a kid in this world, I feel like your life is made already. Like you needed that child, if anything, just to get your shit going. Like that was
sooner.
like that's your fucking, like your wake up call, dog.
Or maybe like
exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. Earlier, like I don't think I would be in the place I'm in now.
Yeah.
If I didn't have my son.
That. Yeah. Okay. So imagine that, right? Imagine
because
that.
like I like to wild out. I like to have
I
fun.
hear
Like I like to have a good time.
And that's the thing, you can do that.
If I didn't have my kid, I would be doing that all the time. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't have to be like, you know what, there is someone else that needs me. There is someone else that, I can't be selfish. I can't just think about me all the time. Like I have to think about this little guy and what he needs and what he needs from me. You know what I mean? Like, so
and that's just what it is for you, dude. Right now it's just sacrifice. You gotta sacrifice for you and him, you know? So fuck it, do what you gotta do. That's why I told you, dude, like you gonna do it.
Oh, what's up, dog?
Hi.
What it do, baby?
But some friends showed up. Some good friends showed up.
Hell yeah.
Yo, we just wrapping it. We got like 20 minutes. Wait, 20 minutes, 15 minutes left.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's cool, man. I'm glad we covered that because it's been an eventful week. We've been on that. We've been kind of dealing with that stuff too, and it's like it's crazy. Like, it's funny because even yesterday, because our homies lagged it on us that were supposed to come. Yeah. I mean, I knew they were gonna lag it, but
sort of.
It was like two dudes that were supposed to come, and I'm like, dude, it's like wasn't meant to be.
I'm gonna call them out, Hollywood and Johnny.
Motherfuckers, laggers, you motherfuckers. And so when I was like, dude, it wasn't meant to be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just supposed to be us this time. And then today, it's like, homegirl didn't show. Maybe we're just supposed to talk about this. You know what I mean? She ain't supposed to be here. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not even tripping. And it's crazy because, I mean, the whole thing was for it to be about some positive shit. You know what I mean? Like, the whole thing was to bring awareness and all that. Like, everything I just mentioned in the beginning of the podcast, you know? So it's good shit, man. I'm glad that we're talking about it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
But
I was into you guys' shit right there. You know what I'm saying?
We're your therapist now, dog.
Hell yeah. I think I need another beer now.
Well, it was funny because yesterday I was telling him, I was like, hey, I was like, because we were kind of going through it. I'm like, dog, just talk about, like, if you're going through it, talk about it on the pod. It's your therapy.
That's crazy because we didn't even bring up the topics, like nothing. We just freestyled.
It, yeah.
We just went off on the bullshit. And I was like, that was a pretty fucking chill ass cast right there. Though.
And I was telling you because we were on our way to the gym, and we were talking about the shit we were going through. And he's like, dude, me too, bro, me too. And I was already kind of putting in my head like, all right, how can I start this topic? And then like I didn't even write anything down. I wrote some things down, but like I didn't even look at it. We just started going off tops. Yeah. But I think that's like. I mean, I feel like that's going to make more of a difference because it's like organic. It's shit that we're actually going through. You know what I mean?
Fucking is, yeah.
And so I just think like that's how we got to keep it. It's like we're out here. We're really going through this shit. We're in the coronavirus, and I feel and I feel like everybody's like it's weird because we might even, like I said, it might be getting triggered because the coronavirus shit is starting again. You know what I mean? And like. I'm a little bit worried about it coming back, but it's like I feel like I have better coping skills than I did before. So it's like, you know, I think I'm good. You know, if anything, we'll just pod more. You know what I mean?
Fuck it, full time.
I got nothing to do. Yeah, full time. I'm quitting. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Vlogs
every week is different though. That's what's cool though. Is every week is some different shit.
Yeah,
like
man.
I can tell you right now, dog. My week this week, like I got the White Buffalo in my phone right now.
Oh, what?
Yup. I got that one in there, bro. I got.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm fucking hyped for you right now. What the fuck is going on?
I even told her, I was like, hey, White Buffalo, like, just so you know, because she be watching this shit.
She is?
You know?
So does she know who you're talking about?
Yeah, she knows it's
her. Oh.
You know? So, like, that was like a big turnaround for my week this week. I was, like, not expecting that shit, you know?
Yeah.
But it was cool.
That's crazy.
I'm not getting no hopes or anything because she's already fucking hugged up, but it's all good.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
Check that out. She's cuffed and she hit you up. Like, what fuck is going on out here? Like, dude. Is she, how old is she again?
I don't know, 26.
Oh, so she's just scheming.
I need a little bit of a backstory. I feel like I don't know what's
his
going
White
on.
Buffalo is the one.
And I even laid it out. I was like, look, I gotta thank your ass because after your ass, like, I know what the fuck I want my next chick. Yeah. So I'm gonna thank you for that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Ever since that, I don't know. We're still floating right now. You know, we're still floating. But
damn,
I'm being a good guy, dog. I'm not trying to be a fucking.
Okay. Since we're on the topic of relationship shit, okay, look, hold on. With women that have boyfriends, okay, since we're on that topic, okay, so somebody reached out to me who I've hooked up with before. All right. Okay. And so she's like, I want to be on the podcast. She's adamant about being on the podcast, right? And I'm like, okay, wait, so like, does your man know that we hooked up? And she's with someone, and she's all like, no.
Wait a second, was she on the comments?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, never mind. I'll go ahead.
So
that was my first thought.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. She just
did some homework.
Why you fucking
whatever? Keep going, go.
And
before you lose that shit. Hurry up.
So she was like, I was like, does your man know that we hooked up? Because you want to be on the podcast, but does he know that we hooked up? And she's like, no. And I'm like, all right, are you going to tell him? She's all like, why would I talk about old shit? I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? Like,
because it's what you do. You gotta fucking be straightforward.
Look at him, he's all mad already.
I'm mad now.
Well, I mean, okay, but I was like, should you not disclose that to your man? And like, she was kind of be like, for what? Like, I don't want to talk about old shit.
I agree with her.
She said, she's like, I wouldn't want to know. So I'm not gonna tell him because I don't think he wants to know. Like, we both discussed, like, we both don't want to know who we've hooked up with. But I'm like, okay, I understand that. That's fine. But like, you're going to gauge like in a situation with someone that you did hook up with. Don't you think they should know that or no? Am I tripping or no? Because she just
Well,
left me
maybe
on
she
red off
won't
of
do
that.
it because she knows how that motherfucker is. So obviously she's not gonna say anything because she knows how that.
But
fool
is that wrong or no?
It is kind of
because you're not really lying about it. But is it wrong or no?
Are you?
They're out. They're in a relationship, so they're out. I don't know.
Hey, she's like, I plead the fifth. Don't bring me into this shit.
I would be upset about it though.
I would fucking be upset
you going
too.
to some fool's house and you're gonna talk to this fool 1-on-1 and you fucking boned him out
In this house.
Oh,
you don't think you could
no.
stay friends with
On that
someone?
couch.
No, hell no.
But I mean, I'm just on this table. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. No, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, she ended up leaving me on red, but it kind of looked like, it sounded like I was a little bit of a hater, a little bit. But like, I just wanted to be like, I want to know, like, am I tripping or like, are you scheming?
I think you did the right thing though.
Like, just to call her out on it.
Yeah,
I mean,
if we were assholes, you'd be like, well, just fucking come through.
I mean, it's not even about that, dude. But the
Yeah.
podcast is about like, yo, let's just be straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm scheming, I'll say it. If I'm being the fucking douchebag, if I'm cheating, I'll say it. I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Alright.
But like, and not to say that I never have or anything. Dude, the fucking a recent podcast we just did, everybody at the table was a fucking cheater. You know what I mean? So, dude, I'm with the shits, but
Yeah.
like I wasn't even gonna call her out if she did come. Like, and I probably still would have let her come. I just wanted to know if she thought if it was right for her to come.
Yeah.
And she ended up just leaving me on red.
Unless
Well,
the
like you said,
motherfucker
maybe
comes.
she knows how her man was going to react, and maybe that's
Yeah.
why she didn't want to say anything.
Yeah.
But
I
does
understand,
it
like,
make it
certain
right to
guys-
not tell him?
And
though?
I feel like
certain
that's-
guys don't give a fuck.
That's why a lot of women would do that shit
That's
because
crazy.
how they would react. You know what I'm saying? They'll go out and
What
do
if
some
I
stupid
flirted with
shit.
her on here though? What if she flirted back? What if she was a little?
Well, then they could visit that discussion when the time comes. If
Oh,
he's
so
like,
you're
"Yo,
gonna let it like possibly happen though?
That's her business.
I know, but like, all right, Mars, I'm gonna sock you.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I don't know. I just
don't know. I just don't think it's
like,
right.
Personally,
I mean,
go
ahead.
It's based off experience, right? So the men that I've dealt with, for the
Jesus
most
Christ.
part, really don't give a fuck. They're
Yeah.
just like, I don't want to know. Like, it's not my business. I really don't care,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
So to me, I'm just like, okay, then cool, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
All right, whatever. I mean, and then later on, I was like, hey, so you're going to jump on or what? She's all, for what? I'm like, I was like, dude, you can jump on. You can live your life. It's your decision. You know what I mean? I was just asking. I was just asking you. But if you're going to leave me on red, does she feel like it's wrong or I don't know? She's like, if you don't care,
Maybe
then
I think
she
you
felt
kind
a
of.
little
I think
bit
you checked her
guilty.
though. I think you did check her.
I mean, well, see, and
You
here's
know?
the thing, dude. I kind of
I hope homeboy appreciate that.
Well, see, look, I just wanna stop the whole man ain't shit movement. I'm fucking calling these chicks out in relationships, DMing me. I'm gonna just start screenshotting them. I was doing it for a little bit and I stopped, but like, it ain't happening no more. Like, nah, man ain't shit no more. Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Make more money than me, then tell me ain't shit.
Here we go.
Make more money than me. Shit rare. All right, all right. Until then, women ain't shit. I'm all upset over here. I'm already drunk off one beer.
One beer.
That's funny.
Hell yeah. Where we at, dog?
We got 53 minutes. Where we at? You want to save the rest of the topics for the next one? I feel that was a good episode.
That was cool.
I feel like we needed
feel
I
that.
felt
was
like y'all
solid.
had a little
That
heart to
was-
heart on that
That
one.
yeah,
needed
yeah,
that.
that was a good
For
little
sure.
therapy session.
Yeah, that
I
for real. And
appreciate
then
that.
you could learn from that. You know what I
Whatever.
mean? And if you forget, because you're too
Whatever.
drunk. This fool showed up hammered. He showed up hammered.
Nah, you fucking lying. We good over here.
You were upset. You were gonna sock me when you showed up. Usually that's when you're drunk, motherfucker. I got probably like 5 minutes of footage of different vlogs of you swinging on me when you're drunk because you're mad.
What the fuck? I only remember like one. So I don't know.
Like
you gotta
five.
show me the rest of
There's
those.
like 5 of them. You're a schmuck. You can break my fucking
I don't
headphones
care. You
over
probably
there.
deserved it.
You're an idiot.
Wow.
All right, well, hey, hold on real quick. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna just check it while everybody's watching. I'm gonna see if homegirl, cause so we had another guest that was coming,
Yeah.
and she lagged it. She's like, "Oh, I'm in traffic," and then she's like, "Oh, I'm
You
like,
told us already.
no, well, I'm telling them."
Oh.
Yeah, and then
For the people in the back.
yeah, people in the back, and
ones in the back.
and she was like, "Oh, wait, I'm gonna be an hour late because my boss told me to stay late." I'm like, "All right, whatever."
I'm on my way to, I'm still at work.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, "All right, let's see."
And we were literally in Elsinore, and we got here in fucking 30 minutes. So what fucking traffic? Where's she
What
from?
did she say?
She said, "OMG, okay, thank you so much for understanding." So I guess she'll be here. We'll probably be able to roast her when she shows up.
I think that's what you get.
Yep. But
You know what appointments are? Hello.
don't you ever cancel on me
God
again.
damn it.
But all right, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Shit, yeah.
Later. Thank
Peace.
you.
Peace.
All day.